The Zeltbahn, a fairly well-known piece of the German soldiers' equipment, this was a multifunctional item that served primarily in constructing multi-person tents. When first introduced in 1931, the Zeltbahn was a field-gray colored triangular-shaped tent quarter with a plethora of grommets, buttons, and reinforced buttonholes to use in the construction of tents. 4 Zeltbahns were needed to assemble one 4-man tent, hence it being referred to as a tent or shelter quarter. By 1939, Zeltbahns were almost universally printed using the Wehrmacht's camouflage pattern, known as splinter camo. This splinter pattern was printed in both a lighter and darker shade on each Zelt, each shade being on one side with the reverse being opposite. Furthermore, Zeltbahns were constructed out of tightly woven cotton gabardine, which allowed it to be water repellent. In addition to its primary use as a shelter quarter, the Zeltbahn was also supposed to be used as a rain poncho and as a camouflage garment to help disguise the soldiers. Additionally, the Waffen-SS also made use of the Zeltbahn. However, they used the SS camo patterns instead of the Army pattern, such as Plane Tree, Blurred Edge, and the Oak patterns. Alright, so you can see I'm outside now. I've got all my kit on, my uniform and equipment. You can see I've got my Zeltbahn right here in the back. So, I'm going to be doing 2 things. First, I'm going to demonstrate how to wear the Zeltbahn, as if it's raining, as the little poncho, or just as camouflage. And then number 2, I'm going to be demonstrating how to then fold it back up properly into the nice little roll that you can see it in. So, okay, so first thing to do is to take the Zeltbahn off here. I gotta get these straps out. Just like so. There's one. And come on. There's the other one. Alright. So now we have the Zeltbahn. And take it and completely unfold it all the way out. And you notice the Zeltbahn has the darker side and the lighter side. Like that. We're gonna go, it's pretty green out, we're gonna go with the lighter side. So, got to take off my helmet here. And now we'll come to this little slit right about a little more than halfway up. And it's got 2 buttons, one on either side of the flap. So unbutton those flaps, fold it over, and now go to the other side, do the same thing. We'll unbutton it, there we go. Now we've got a little hole for our head, so we'll flip it back over. And now, the Zeltbahn is in the triangle kind of shape-ish. You're going to want to have the pointy part of it at the front of you, so put it on with the long end part on the back. Like so. Now, this is now super floppy and would be really annoying catching on stuff, so there's a proper way to button this up as well. So I'm going to adjust that down a little bit. Now, I'm going to take one end at a time, take my front bit here, and then take either of these edges, and you see we've got these buttons matching up, and I'm just going to button these together on the ends. So first one, and I would usually button both the inside button and the outside button, but for the sake of this video I will just button the outer one so it's a little faster, but do that at least 3 times on one side. Now go over to the other side. same thing. Button up that front button. And next one. And then the third one. Now, we can also button down at the bottom here. You see the two ends actually end up overlapping. So we can button that one as well. Like so. And now, there are two main ways that you can wear this. You can wear this just how it is right here, and you're all good. Or, like I like to do, you can actually roll up the edges a little bit so that they're a little less floppy and kind of look a little more like sleeves. So just take it about the edge. You can see the seam right there. And fold it up. About 1, 2, come on. About 3 times is good. You want to do it like one more just to really show your shoulder there. Like so. Do it with the other side real quick. Fold them on up. And again, you do see pictures of the troops wearing it either way, with it unrolled and rolled, so it's pretty much just personal preference. There we go. So this is to wear it if it was raining. You know, you're going to try and wear it over your gear to protect your gear. If you're wearing it simply for camouflage purposes, then obviously you would have wanted to take off all your equipment and then throw that on the outside. That way, much easier access to your ammo pouches and all the rest of it. But you see on the back, pretty nice covering over it. And this way, it's a little more together and not flopping about as much, so there's going to be, hopefully, a lot less snagging if you're going through some bushes and that kind of thing. So, this is how to properly button up it. Again, 3 buttons, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Button that bottom one, and then you can roll up the sleeves if you'd like to, or leave them out, you don't have to. So, that was how to button it up, and now we'll go into how to fold it back up. Okay, so I've got the Zeltbahn all splayed out here, ready to fold up. First thing, make sure that you fold over your flap again if you had just worn it. So come on in, and we'll button that back up like that. Now to properly fold it up, you'll start with the top bit, and you're going to take that down to the front here and put it just about in line with the very bottom edge of it. Now, another thing to consider is that the side that you don't want to see of your Zeltbahn is the side that you want to have it folded out on facing upwards when you're folding it up. So I have it on the darker side. That's the side I don't want to see. Please be quiet. I'm trying to make a video here. Anyhow, and on the lighter side is what I'm going to be folding up into, and that's the side that I'll be able to see. So, bring over each of the corners, and you're going to put the corners, so I got that a little too much. Each corner is going to go in line with the center seam here. So bring that in like so. And the other side, like so. And now you bring the top flat piece in as much as you can up until you get little corners. So now it's pretty much a square-ish. And from here, you'll take either edge like this and fold it in once again towards that center seam. Make sure it's all nice and straight. And you can see on the creases on this, I've done this several times before, and it's also been in storage like this. But now take the other side, same thing, fold it on in, and then one final time, fold it on in, grab towards the center, one more, the other side, and now you should see you have these two little buttons right here. That's correct, that's how it should be. Now finally, you'll take it on the one edge and just start rolling it up towards itself, like so. And when you're almost at the edge, take the big seam edge right here and fold it in towards itself. That just makes it a little easier to manage and it won't come undone as much. And there you go. Now it's all folded back up again and ready to put your straps over it and attach it back to your field gear, put it back in storage, whatever. So that was a video of how to demonstrate both putting it on and then folding it back up. Hope you enjoyed that, hope you learned something, and I will see you all in the next one.